Hello all, welcome to the SAP product costing classes. Now that you have understood at a very high level what SAP product costing is, what material ledger is, etc. From today we are going to start working on the enterprise structure settings. That is the most fundamental, foundational or elementary settings that is required. So an enterprise structure forms the foundation of your entire SAP configurations. All right. So, and what does an enterprise structure represent? I'll just show you the next screen. Okay. This is not something you can change every day or every month. This is once in a lifetime activity, and as long as you are in a particular system and an instance, the enterprise org structure remains same. So you cannot go and alter it. You can add to it, but the way you define, okay, what your plant is, okay, what your distribution channel is, those definitions cannot be altered, okay, over its lifetime. All right. So at the top of the enterprise org structure, you find operating concern, right? Then under that you have controlling area, okay. Under controlling area you have company code, okay. And in company code, let me just bring the pointer, okay. You have company code. Plants are the valuation area, very, very important for us from a product costing perspective. Plants are assigned to company code. Then you have storage location and shipping point assigned to plant. Okay, typical org structure, but it is not as simple as I just mentioned. I recollect one of the enterprise org structure, just deciding for one of the retail clients what their enterprise org structure itself took 3.5 months, right? It can go even more. It is one of the toughest and most time consuming decision for any organization, right? For example, what should be their distribution area, what should be their profit center, what should we use business area. Business area is also another dimension in provided by SAP, where you can provide the balance sheet. So overall, when you design an enterprise org structure, okay, the framework that you have to remember is that you have largely four dimensions given by SAP on which you can generate a balance sheet, right? On which you can generate a balance sheet and a profit and loss. Okay. So the first one is legal entity. Legal entity is nothing but your company code. Legal entity is reporting is very much essential because every company is registered in the eyes of law, or for the sake of law you register your company. That registered company has to produce a income statement and financial statement and submit it to its stakeholders, federal authorities, statutory requirements, right? And all of those external agencies and those investors whom you are looking to invest, to the banks whom you want to take away loan from, and various other financial institution. So the legal entity reporting represents those reports for the external people to look into the company. So this is one set of it. Then you have profit center. Profit center is a dimension that is below company code, below plant, but it can cut across multiple plant and multiple company codes as well. So it would be a horizontal reporting layer, but largely what I have seen is that a profit center is used in line with the plant and company code, but you still SAP allows you to report a profit center across multiple company code. For example, a profit center can represent your line of business. For let's say you have farm tractors, and then you are also producing engine, right? Engine valves for let's say passenger car vehicles, as well as utility vehicles, as well as military vehicles, right? Defense vehicles, right? So then you wanted to understand, which of these are contributing to your profit margin. All right, so you have four, though it is engine valves, right? You are making engine valves for farm tractors, passenger cars, utility vehicles like trucks, buses, etc., and also for defense, right? So you have four different line of businesses. I can use the profit center for representing each line of business. This can be a possibility. Let's say now there is another dimension which is provided by SAP called segment, right? There's a segment. Now it can happen that in all of these, for all of these four line of businesses, you not only produce engine valves, you also produce brake liners, right? You also produce brake liners and other electronic equipments. Let's say, right? In that case, you can represent in your segment, okay? At segment level, you can say that I would like to have, brake liners product division as my segment. This is another possibility that is existing, right? So you need to choose what your segment need to be, right? So we spoke about legal entity, then we spoke about profit center, then we spoke about what you call segment. Then the fourth dimension that is available to you is business area. Now SAP at certain documentations, right? It says that do not to use business area. They are not going to invest into this particular dimension. It's not there in this roadmap. But having said that, I have seen even implementations which are happening in current year of 2024. Many clients trying to utilize business area. So when customers are inclined to use business area because of non-availability of other dimensions, so then what happens? You SAP may continue or may be forced to continue, but there are two school of thoughts. At the end of the bottom line, you have business area as another dimension where you can generate both balance sheet as well as income statements. So now you have four dimensions, right? You have four dimensions. In one particular entity, okay, it was an education, online education industry. I have seen profit center as a group representing district as well as state as well as cluster as well as zone. So they combine, they do an intelligent codification in the profit center. Let's say the first two digits represents the southern part of your country. Then another two digits, the first two digits represents northern part. The third and the fourth digit could be a subdivision of those each of these regions. Then subsequently you can break it down by state. Then you can break it down by the next two digits could be what you call your sub-regions again, clusters or cities or whatever it is. So it's a 10-digit code that is available for you. So you can club these ones and then you can split it again to get multiple reportings. Though we are saying there are only four dimensions, profit center is a dimension where you can club a multiple aspects and codify your profit center in such a way that you get reporting across multiple dimensions. Then we have uh, then we have four dimensions are over, right? For another client, what I have seen is that the profit center was a combination of their stores. So they were another retail client. So they were having multiple brands. So what they did is they combined the brand as well as store into one single dimension and also their product category and made it a profit center. So using that, they were able to, get multiple balance sheets in multiple dimensions by codifying profit center in with all these three dimensions. So that's how the org structure is designed, right? Now there is another aspect of reporting which is called management reporting, which becomes very pivotal to understand how your internal dynamics is, right? How your organizations are performing, right, internally. For example, where is your revenue leakage? Where are you increasing your cost? Which of your products are actually contributing to the profit margin? Which of those divisions are not contributing or slow performing? Where exactly is your contribution margin being lost? Is it in direct cost? Is it in indirect cost? Is it in marketing cost? In such cases, you will have to understand your revenue and then you have to remove your cost at various levels to arrive at contribution margin after direct cost, then contribution margin after your indirect cost, then subsequently your contribution margin after your marketing cost. Then you will get to understand which of these expense segment are taking away profit. Now you want to do make or buy decisions. Now make or buy decisions cannot be derived using your financial reports, right? You will need again reports across as per materials, right? You want to understand whether it is beneficial to make a particular product within your in-house, or is it better to outsource it to a subcontractor or a licensed manufacturer. So many of these decisions are part of the management accounting, which is what gets generated from controlling area, right, or at the cost center level. Now, SAP allows you to map multiple company codes to a particular controlling area. You can have multiple controlling area, but the recommendation is the moment you have more than one controlling area, your cost allocations are restricted within controlling area. Let's say you have a company code T100 and you want to allocate cost to E100. That's not possible because it's a different controlling area in this particular org chart, right? But if you want to allocate costs which are of company code T100 to company code to T200, or the other way to look around it, let us say you have a cost budget of 10 million and you want to centrally manage it across these two legal entities, that is possible. So you can reallocate budgets across the cost centers within a particular controlling area. So this is the advantage. The moment you go for a different controlling area, so that flexibility you lose, right? So this is the major advantage. So I have seen one entity which operates nearly in 52 countries. In each of these countries, the fiscal years are different. Some of these countries have April to March. Argentina, I believe it was November to October. Then African countries, then UK and Middle East countries, and everybody, in fact, though there were multiple fiscal years, they try to use only one single common fiscal year and one single controlling area. That way, they were able to allocate the costs of their head office, right, from their corporate office to any of these legal entities across the world. So that benefit they were able to derive. So an org structure is a very, very important decision, right? Now under a plant forms another very, very important unit. Plant does not mean where you only produce goods. It can also mean depot plant, where you store your raw materials, where you store your finished goods. These are all plants. Then it can be a repair plant, right? It can also be a repair plant or depot plant or manufacturing plant. Any of these, it can be assembly plant, it can be an assembly plant also. In fact, there was one instance where we defined a hotel as a plant or profit center. I do not remember. Yeah, we defined a hotel as a plant, and within the hotel there were multiple businesses. One, they were letting out the rooms, so that was one business. Then they had a restaurant. The restaurant was attached with a big hall which they used to let out. Then there were some shops like saloon and spa and other services. So there were three line of businesses, right? So then they classified this hotel, though hotel is not their main business. In fact, they were into metal manufacturing, right? A very metal manufacturing company. Then we classified their hotel as a plant and each of these units as profit center, because they wanted to measure their profit from what you call letting out rooms, then letting out their this massive hall for birthday and other events, then the restaurant, how much profit that is generating, then the saloons and other shops which they have let out, etc. So now they had four different line of businesses within a hotel which is not even their main business, right? We were able to configure it through that model. And even though they were a metal manufacturing company, they used to generate their own power. Power is not their main line of business, but power as the power plant was made into a particular plant. So see, all these dynamics are there when you define in particular org structures, right? So you have to understand this is the most elemental foundational structure which cannot change. You can go and add a plant in the future, right? That is possible, Legal entities you can add, but what you are defining as legal entity, what you define as profit center, right? Suppose say you start your definition saying that for me, my engine valves are profit center. But tomorrow when you introduce, let's say, some other dynamics, right, based on brand or some other product division you wanted to classify, then you cannot use the profit center for the same definition, right? So those definitions are very important in working out your org structure. Again, it is a business decision. Okay, now let us go to the next slide. So I am now talking about the sales organization. A sales area in SAP represents a combination of sales organization, distribution channel, division. What is your distribution channel? A distribution channel is the medium through which you sell or you offer your merchandise or services to your customers. For example, you are selling wholesale, that is one way. You are selling through online, that is another medium. You are selling through retail. You are exporting. You are selling your goods on a marketplace, right? So there are 5 different distribution channels here. Now divisions, you can have divisions as, so leather based products as one division, or cloth based products as one division, electronic based products that you are dealing as one division. I'm just giving you example. Again, it is an organization, right, decision. So these three put together represents a sales area. Then you have a purchase organization. So purchase organization has purchase groups. Now in purchase group, you typically represents people who specialize in certain, purchase of certain products. Suppose say you are a company which is dealing with cosmetics, so you need and also electronic products. So you may have one group of people, 3 to 4 people, who specialize in buying the raw materials required for your cosmetics. Then you may have another set of people who specialize in purchasing fabrics. Let's say you are fabric. Then could be a third purchase group who specialize and who deal with all the procurement relating to electronic products that your company is dealing with. So there are multiple purchase groups that you can again define. Fair enough. So all these are interdependent. So we brought this distribution channel from sales area into the profit center codification in one of the project. So that's why all of these are very much integrated and a collective decision has to be taken. Now I will go into SAP, and let's look at what are some of the settings that we are going to do. Basic org settings. We are going to create a company code, assign company to company code. So let's go. So there are two ways I will show you. So SPRO is a transaction you use, and you click here SAP reference IMG. This is one way from your SAP screen. So another way is, let me go back. So this particular screen, when you enter, right, when you enter your logon credential, is called easy access menu. Okay, easy access menu, and it is predominantly used by the end users, and these days lot of this usage is happening from Fiori. So nothing discounted, but earlier this used to be the launchpad from where all the end user transactions can be executed. When you go to SPRO, right, that is where you do all the configurations required to enable your org structure. Now that we use SPRO, I am using another transaction code SIMG, okay, SAP Implementation Guide IMG. So here you do all the configurations. Now if you come and look at here, enterprise structure, fair enough. I'm going to define, okay, company. Company is not a legal entity, right? Company, a particular company can have multiple legal entities. It's a group of legal entities. So earlier we used to combine the reporting of multiple legal entities into one single company. Now let us say in UK you have 3 different legal entities. For whatever reason you end up having 3 legal entities. Now, but at UK level you can classify as a company and then assign these 3 legal entities which are company code to the company. But these days SAP has launched a product group reporting to enable the reporting through group reporting. Okay. Yeah, SAP, there is a guidance that every legal entity should be mapped to one single company. Okay. Now we are not going to do group reporting. So here what I will do is that I will define a company. A company is a 6-digit code, right? I will try to use, somebody has already used 1000, 1002. I can use 1010 if that works well, or 1212, because those which two numbers are easier for me, that I will take. Okay. Or else I will do E100. So let's go with, okay, I will do BB10. Sorry, not here. Back, new entries. So I will set it as BB10. Okay, where is this legal entity? I'll say this is BB10 best engineering. Okay, then I'll say the company is in the postal code I will say 56000001. Okay, Bengaluru. Country or region IN, language EN, currency INR. Okay, and now you have to give the address. Okay, define company. That's it. You given a particular address. Say. Okay, I'm going to create a new this thing. BB10 is our company. BB10. Okay, company or configurations. Okay, BB10 or configurations. I save this. So there is one single company I have created. Okay, and let me just show you once again. I have to define a particular currency. I have defined it as INR. I save this. That's all. Now, next thing is you have to define company code. I come here, select edit company code data or copy delete check. So I'll go to edit company code data. Here I will create two different companies. Let me create one of them, B100. B100. Okay, I will engine valves limited. Okay, I'll create it in Bengaluru. This is the legal entity. This represents the legal entity. Country is IN, INR is the currency, EN, and click on save. It will pop up this box where you have to give your address. Country and region are very much mandatory. So I'll say this is company. Again, once again, it asks for a name. Okay, BB10 Engineering Limited. I'll just enter BB10 as the search name. Okay, country is IN. This region is very, very important because your GST in India, etc., your VAT, etc., are dependent upon the region. So because this Bangalore is in Karnataka, I have given Karnataka as address. Okay, then save. Then save. Okay, I can create one more company code which I am not doing now. Okay, but if required, we will be doing it when we do the multi-valuation method. We will be doing in material ledger, but as of now I am not doing that. So we have one single company code which I have saved. Okay, then you come to the assignment. So here in the assignment section, okay, let me show you how you can access shortcut codes. If you go to the additional information here, additional information, display key, IMG activity. So you get an additional information here. So the T code for this one is OX02. So you can directly use this four digits in the transaction code bar, and you can access this particular edit company code. Okay. So let me just show you /n, but already I have created that. So let me do for an assignment, financial accounting, assign company code. So the transaction code is OX16. So I'll show you how to do that. /n OX16. As you can see here, I'm directly typing the T code here, right? Say enter. Okay. Now I have to search for BB10. So BB10 is somewhere here. Okay, this is company code B100. We have to assign it to company because you are assigning the legal entity to the company. So B100 is being assigned to BB10. Just save. So you have a list of configurations. So you can directly access the transaction code. But I will be using the path. By path, you can remember the logical structure also. So again, SIMG, I came to enterprise structure. In definition, assignment is completed. Now after financial accounting, if you want to define business area, you can define business area. So let me say I want to define business area. So you can define business area. So BB10 as I will define as one business area. BB10. Okay, I will say this is BB10 as my um, engine valves, or shall we say engine valves, or we will say this is a line of business. Line of business, what can we say? Farm division, farm tractors, or what can we give? We will give it as pass car, passenger car, BB BB20 as we will give as farm sector, farm equipment, BB 30. I am defining some business area. I'll give it as utility vehicles. Okay, BB 40. I can give it for Pascar farm utility. Then defense vehicles. I am defining four business area. So business area is another dimension which can cut across different legal entities and extract a balance sheet. Save, back. So I have defined business area. Now maintain define segment. At this point I am not going to define segment, but if you want to define segment, we can do segments also. So we will define segment probably as we will define segment as B1 or BB10. Let's say I will do B100. BB10 as we will say engines. BB20 as brake liners. Then we will do BB30 as dashboard. So I am creating three different segments. Okay, save, back, save, back. Okay, now we have defined this. Now let me come to the next setting. Let's go to the PPT. Okay, logistics related settings. Okay, this is business organization settings. This is logistics settings is create plant division. Okay, now logistics general, go to logistics general. Okay, under BB10 I will define a plant. Define a plant. Okay, I can copy an existing plant, so it will bring me all the configurations. That way I will ensure everything is there. But again, when I copy here, it is giving a different region. Okay, let me leave it. I'll do a new one, new entries. Okay, I will give a plant saying BB10. BB10 is let's say BB10 is my Bangalore Hoskote plant. Okay, now this is county code. I don't have a county code. City code I do not have. So, but I have to give a factory calendar which is IN. Okay, I'll give India calendar. So you have here India calendar. Okay, then you have an icon here, address. You have to click address because this particular Hoskote is in Karnataka. This region is very important. IN and region is Karnataka. It comes under the state of Karnataka. So a particular client asked us to ensure we are giving state-wise balance sheet also. So we mapped the states as business area. Okay, that's it. Now I can give name. Okay, that's all. Okay, done. So that's it. BB10 save. There is one more field which is mandatory, which is why it is asking me here. Okay, so BB10 is postcode. Okay, done. India, English, everything is done. I think the postal code also I have to give 56001. Okay, done. Okay, that's it. Save. Done. I want to define one more plant, BB20. So I'll go here. Again, I'll give a BB20. I'll create this plant, maybe in New Delhi. BB20. BB20. New Delhi plant. Okay. Now again, go to the address. Sorry. Okay. New Delhi plant. Region is IN. So the country is IN and region is, let's see whether we have New Delhi somewhere. Yeah, 30 is Delhi. So let's say this particular plant is in Delhi and English. Say okay. I have to give probably the postal city code 11001. Okay, 11001. Okay, then save. I have created two plants. Okay, it's a plant. Okay, search term BB20. Save. Okay, then save. So you should get a message at the bottom saying data already saved. Okay. Now you have to create division. Create, check copy, delete, check division. Now if you go here, I'm not going to create division. I will make use of the existing divisions. Let's say I will make use of K1, K2, K3, K1, K2. These are the two divisions I have created. So we can make use of the same thing instead of creating more divisions. But if you want to create divisions, you may create it. So I would not refuse it. It's up to you. Okay. So I will make use of the same divisions. So I will not create additional divisions. So there you go. Fair enough. So then plant. Okay. Now what is the next setting? If you see. So I come here. So plant and division are over. Assign plant to company code. So again, this is in definitions. So you go to the assignment. In assignment, go to logistics general. In logistics general, go assign plant to company code. So you can do this. Okay. Now you'll have to search. If it is not there, you'll have to define it again. That's okay. Create new entries. Your company code is B100. What is it? B10? BB10? I think it is BB10. Okay. Then this is also plant is BB10. You have a plant BB10. Okay. Say enter. So I think the company code is maybe I just check what was the company code that I created. Uh, it's B100. Sorry, it's B100. In B100 you are assigning BB10. Then in B100 company code you are assigning BB20 as well. Okay. So you save it. Done. Back. Back. Okay. Now what is the next one? You are going to SD related settings. Okay, these are SD related settings. So let me just remove this basic settings. These are subheadings, logistic settings. These are SD settings. Then these are setup sales area, material management settings. Okay, then that's it. set up sales area. These are all the things. Okay, now I'll create sales organization, distribution channel, shipping point. Okay, sales organization, distribution channel. So come back. First you have to define. So you will go back to enterprise structure definition. So let me collapse this particular node logistics general and then go to sales distribution. Create sales organization. Okay, create define sales organization. Click here. Okay, I'm going to create as B100 as one of the sales organization. B100. So here I write B100 sales organization. Okay, I'm not going to do anything else, just save. Okay, again, where is your sales organization? In India, and it is in Karnataka. So 10. Okay, enter, save. No other settings, that's all. So my sales organization, only one sales organization I am defining, which is B100 here. Okay, save and go back. Then you need to create distribution channel. Again, I'm not going to define new distribution channel. Define new distribution channel. I already have K1, K2, K3. I'll make use of this. One is retail sales, online sales, and dealer sales. So I'll make use of the same thing, K1, K2, K3. Fair enough. Then we come back to maintain shipping point. Maintain shipping point is in logistics execution. Define shipping point. Define shipping point. Click here. For each plant, I will create a separate shipping point. So, shipping point I need to create here new entries. Okay, I will create a shipping point saying BB10. Sorry, BB10. So this is BB10 shipping point. Factory calendar is IN. Save. Okay, again it asks for the same thing, India shipping point, 10 is the region, and enter, save. I will create another one because I need one for delivery, Delhi. So BB20 I will create it. BB20 new entries, BB. Okay, BB20 shipping point. This should be in Delhi, IN, and I think this is 30. If I'm not wrong, this is 30. Yeah, 30. Say OK. Okay, save. Okay, anything else missing? Postal code 11001. Okay, say OK, save. No, here the same thing it asks for once again, BB20 shipping point. Factory calendar IN. Save. It is not allowing. Let me go back once again, create it from the very beginning. So I'll make use of this is BB10 Hoskote shipping point. Hoskote shipping point. Now I'll make use of this and I'll copy as. So I'll make it here 20. Okay, this is BB20. This is New Delhi shipping point. Okay, it's in India, and but the region is 30. So I make use of 30. Save. Back. Okay. Copy, delete, and check shipping point. Not required. So now that your shipping point is done, these are all elementary configurations that you need for product costings. We will be roughly doing 200-300 configurations. Okay, and we'll be executing several transactions. So now that we have done maintain shipping point, we'll go to sales or assign sales organization to company code. So that comes under assignment. So collapse the definition now. Okay, under rest enterprise structure you have assignment, not logistics general. Go to sales and distribution, assign sales organization to distribution company code. This is BB100 is your sales organization. Incidentally, B100 is also your company code. You have defined with that same name. This T100 I have not used it sales organization, so I'll just leave it. It should allow me, or else I have to make mandatory something. I'll make it T100. That's it. Save. Done. Enter. Save. So you have assigned your sales organization to company code. If you recollect the PPT here, okay, I have shown you sales organization is assigned to company code. Okay. Now that this assignment of sales organization to company code is done, we will assign distribution channel to sales organization. Assign distribution channel to sales organization. I did not create new sales organization because I said that we will make use of the K1 itself, right? So this K100, K2, K3 are my three distribution channels. I'll just copy it and assign it to my company code. Okay, I'll just go here if I have an Excel somewhere. Okay, so in the Excel I'll go here B100. I'll do it 3 times. Okay, and just copy it from here Excel. Okay, and save. Okay, save. Done. Save. So what you have done, you have assigned your distribution channel to your sales organization. Do you recollect I did tell you that sales area is a combination of sales organization, distribution channel and division. So distribution channel I have assigned to sales organization. Then again I need to assign division to sales organization. Once again I have to set up all these three into one single sales area. Okay, now come back, save, back. Okay, assign division to sales organization. So click here. So if you recollect, I said we will assign, make use of the existing K1 and K2. So I'll just come here and this way. Here I will just copy the B100 from Excel, enter. Okay, I am making use of sales organization, assigning it divisions to sales organization. Come back, back, that. Then set up sales area. Now this one will be slightly tricky. So you will have to enter all of these. So all the combinations you will have to enter. So K100, K1 distribution, 3 distribution channels you have and 2 divisions. So look at it what I will do now. Okay, I'll go to Excel. I don't need any of these. Okay, I don't need any of this. So B100 is the sales organization to which I am going to assign K1 as the distribution channel, right? And division is K1 and K2 this way, right? Then I have K2 as my distribution channel. Then I have K3 as my distribution channel, right? So this one again for divisions I'll copy for every distribution channel. Now the only thing is that there is a column which is for description, which I will take it blank here. So that way what happens, I can directly copy this. So it avoids my requirement to enter each of these manually. So I copy it here. So you can see all of these have got copied. So this is just a shortcut that you learn over a time. Save, enter. So sales area is done, right? Sales area is done. If you go here B100, you have assigned to K1, K2, K3. So you have got 6 different sales areas. Okay, back. Now sales office to sales area, these things I am not doing, but you can do sales organization, distribution channel and plant. This is one setting you can do. Sales organization, distribution channel and plant. You have 2 plants, right? So what we will do, sales organization, distribution channel and plant. So all that I have to do is, in place of division I will just make BB10, right? BB10 I am going to assign for all the distribution channels. BB20 also I am going to assign. This is the second plant. Okay, Even if you take it in lowercase, because these are key fields, so it will convert it into uppercase. So let me come here and say enter. Done. Enter. See, you have got the descriptions. I may need another plant, but we will do it later when we require it. We can just copy the entire settings of another plant and define another plant, which will be a shortcut to do. So now I have defined two plants. Okay. Now this is done. Now rest of it here you don't require anything. So let me go back to the PowerPoint and check where we are. So we have completed sales area, distribution channel, shipping point, assign sales organization to company code, distribution channel to sales org, divisions to sales org. We have completed sales area. We have completed assign sales org, distribution channel plant. Now this one is slightly different. Assign shipping point to plant. Shipping point is always part of your logistics execution. So come here, go to logistics execution, assign shipping point to plant. No, it is not something you directly enter. You have to search for your either plant or shipping point. Let me just search. Okay, find our plant is BB10. So in BB10, I go here BB10. Okay, I select BB10 and then I say assign. Okay, I assign. Click here and now search for your shipping point. So I have got this shipping point, tick mark it and say OK. Similarly, BB20 will be assigned to BB20 shipping point. So assign BB20 and it's an M is to N, right? So you can assign the same shipping point to different plants, but which we are not doing now. But this is a step which we have completed now here. Completed. Save. All your works are saved in a transport request. Okay, then in a package it is moved across your system landscape from development to quality to pre-prod and then to production system. It is moved. Okay, now that we have done this one, I have the last four settings: material management settings, purchase organization, maintain purchase storage location. So what I will do, I go back to definition, go to material management, not the sales and distribution, material management. You have this purchase organization. I'm going to define a purchase organization. I'll just say B100. Okay, B100 purchase organization. That's it, and save it. Okay, it's just a field with a description and nothing else. Okay, then come back. We have to define storage locations. Storage locations are always defined at the plant level. So my plant is BB10. I have my first plant. Here, once you enter the plant, it will ask you select new entries. So my location will be BB 10 itself. I'll say BB10 storage location. I'll enter the same thing, storage location. I can give one more location, BB11. Okay, BB11 storage location. I'm doing this so that I can show you how to transfer stock from one storage location to another. Enter, save. Now for the another plant also you need a storage location. So come back, again click maintain storage location. Now you select your BB20 as the plant, BB20. Okay, I'm going to create storage locations here, new entries. So BB20 storage location, then BB21 storage location. Enter, save. Done, save, back. Now these two settings are over. Now we have to go to the assignment and assign them. Okay, first assignment is in material management. You have to assign purchase organization to plant. No, purchase organization to company code. Okay, you can look here. This is your purchase organization which you are going to assign to company code. Your company code is B100. I have entered, save, done. Then assign purchase organization to plant. Okay, this you can make it new entries. Okay, um, here you should have a plant also. Okay, so your purchase organization is B100, which you are assigning to BB10. Then B100 purchase organization you are assigning to BB20. Both the plans you are assigning. So again, save it, completed. With this, the enterprise org structure settings are over. Please complete these settings. These are very much important for your next session also. So all these things we have covered today. Okay. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments. I will try to address them as quickly as possible. Thank you very much.